Hello today. Sunny day, it's hot, but today's a good day. Why? As you can see, they're allowing us to wear jeans to work for the rest of the month. So that's going to be really fun, really cool. Not really, it's just more comfortable while we're sitting at our desks answering these calls. Which actually brings us to the topic that I did want to discuss today. I actually thought of something I wanted to talk about with some people. And it has to do with customer service. I'm on my lunch break, so I'm going to go head out and get me a snack, but I'm going to talk while we drive. Now, all right, got to get my seatbelt on. I'm really bad about that. But one thing I wanted to bring up is when you call customer service, it doesn't matter if it's for T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, your bank, it doesn't matter. The customer service representative, they don't have a lot of power. There's not a lot of things they can do. They have a set guidelines. They follow these rules that their managers or the CEOs of whatever company puts in place for what steps they need to take before it's out of their control and has to be escalated to someone higher. Whether it's verifying the person calling or you're overcharged for something. The customer care representative you speak with, sometimes it doesn't sound like they care because simply they can't do anything about it. They don't have the power to override anything. Some companies do give customer service representatives a little bit of power to change some things, but it's rare. Like with the company I work for, there's nothing I can do. All I can do is I get it up to a higher representative. That's usually just a phone call while I place you on hold. And if that person can't help me, they send an email or open up a ticket and send it up to the next department. And it goes on from there. If they can help, they will. If not, it gets sent up to another department or another person. And that continues on until either something can be done or nothing can be done, and you receive a notification, phone call, whatever your situation is. They'll tell you that nothing can be done. And then you're going to call back, talk to a customer service representative. You're going to take all your anger out on that person, and they literally have no say whatsoever in the resolution of that ticket. Another thing that I wanted to discuss is if you're calling customer service on behalf of someone else. It doesn't matter if you're calling for your dad, you're calling for your mom, brother, sister, cousin, it doesn't matter. If you're calling as a third party person, there's only a certain amount of things that we're allowed to do. My line of business, I work with Medicare Part D members, and because of government rules, regulations, and whatnot, if you're not the owner of the account, if you're not our member, the patient, whatever the situation, if you're just their relative or power of attorney but you don't send us the papers, by law and regulations, there's only a limited things that we can tell you. And we cannot by any means release any information on the account to you without you first giving us that information first. Like I said, I work with Part D, that's Medicare Part D, prescription drug coverages for the elderly. If you're calling in to refill a prescription, I can't tell you what prescriptions are ready to be filled. You can tell me that you're calling to refill levothyroxine. You told me the name of the medication. That's when I can tell you that, yes, you can refill that and tell you what its cost is. But if you ask me what else needs to be filled, I can't tell you the names of the prescriptions. And it's not that I don't want to. It's not that I'm being difficult. It's just that by law, I can't give you that information. They call it HIPAA in the medical field. So my advice, this is not legal advice or anything, but this is just if you want the call to go smoother, is if you're calling in for a loved one, friend, family member, and you're calling in to deal with things for them because they don't want to deal with the customer service representative or whatever the case may be. Maybe they just get confused. It's better to just say that you're the person that you're calling about. Like if you're calling for your dad, just say you're your dad. Us in customer service, we don't really care. if you can verify all the information that we need to get verified to authorize that you are, or for you to prove that you are who you are, you answer all those questions, that's the extent of our responsibility in verifying that you're this person. And if you're saying that you're your dad and whatnot and you verify everything, then we're going to be able to help you, assist you to the best of our capabilities. We can release any information because you said you're the person on the account. And customer service, no customer service job tells their customer service representatives to call people liars. Even if you think that the person's lying, it's not our job to determine that the person on the phone is who they say they are. If they are able to verify the information we have to verify, then we've met all the requirements we have to meet in proving that you are who you say you are. That's the extent. So if you want the best outcome in getting help in filling, or in customer service in general, you're better off just claiming you're the person you're calling about. But yeah, that'll make your customer service experience a lot smoother on the phone. That'll make sure that they are doing everything they really can do without running into any hiccups that could potentially threaten their job. But yeah, these are just some of the problems that I deal with on a day-to-day basis working customer service jobs. I've been working customer service. These are, for those that don't know, when I mention customer service, I'm talking about these call centers. I've been working call center customer service jobs for a good portion of 8 years for several different companies. And the policies are all very similar. They all follow the same types of rules, and they all stroke you the same amount. So don't take it out on your customer service representative. If you really want to take it out on someone, ask to file a complaint or ask to speak to the supervisor. The supervisors actually deal with the higher-ups that can do stuff about the plans. Complaining to us and complaining to a customer service representative is like a student complaining to another student about how crappy a teacher is. If you don't bring it to someone higher, like a principal or a director or a superintendent, nothing's going to happen. Same with complaining to a customer service representative. The amount of power we hold is very, very limited. I hope you found this information helpful. I am really hungry, so I'm going to go get something to eat. I just arrived at the gas station. If you like this video, like it. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. If you don't like the video, feel free to dislike it. It's not going to hurt my feelings any. If you have criticism, feel free to leave it in the comments. I take criticism really well. I'll respond to you if I see it. If not, I'll see you in the next video.